Alright, so here's a video of my crafting space. A lot of questions about people in their crafting space. I have a one-bedroom apartment. This is the dining room section. So, kitchen, dining room. And divided it right down the middle with my desk. And if I come behind the desk, you can see all of the shelvings. And I took the doors off of the closet because it makes it easier for me. And then this pole here is a room divider, right? And there's curtains here that'll go up once I'm done with the video. Okay, so there is my gaming stuff and cookbooks, board games, photo albums, paper, just paper. Then down there, that is beading stuff, office stuff. That's for my beading stuff. That's to cure the resin. Those are my junk drawers. Don't remember what's in this. What's in this one? Let's see. Oh, bags. Those are the grocery bags. And that has access from the other side because the desk is open on both sides. And that's my nail stuff in the black crate. That's nail stuff. That's for making powder, body powder, like talcum powder without talc. And then this one is little bags for like putting projects in and whatnot. And this is my stand scroll. Right now I have The Raven by Susan Coleman on there. And then the beautiful thing is, you know, like the little pattern sits there, the paper pattern. And then this is holding the floss for that pattern. This works. It's not fancy, but it works. My pin cushion. And my mag board. Got that at Dollar Tree when it was $1.25 at Dollar Tree. And then I could take a picture of my pattern and then pull it up on this giant computer screen. And then there's the computer. Or I can either watch my own thing or have another piece of my pattern up, like the color key or whatever, and sit and put the scroll stand right about here and watch TV while I'm stitching. And in the cabinet, okay, so this is for drying clothes because we don't have a washer and dryer, so got a little thing in the bathroom. That holds my rolls of undyed Aida and even weave. So when I do my dyeing, coloring books, essential oils. Let me move this out of the way. There's my other piece of cross stitch for the scroll frame. And that is Indian Peacock by Dimensions. Like I said, these are the curtains. Move these out of the way. Okay. So that is random cross stitch stuff. These things here, one of them has finishing stuff. One of them has backstock floss. This is other floss, I believe, like CXC or other floss, bracelet floss. Markers. And then this is for cutting things like the papers and whatnot. This kind of floss is in there, like this would go in there. I just haven't done it yet. My little sewing box. These are patterns that are whips. These are where my whips go when they're in limbo. This is finished stuff that I haven't put away yet. Let's see here. And then over on this section here, this is for my airbrushing dyed fabric, rolls of fabric, rods and things for the scroll stand. And then that bag up there is my finished work. Very fancy way to sell. These are my finished tool fobs for sale. Empty boxes. My tea set. I don't need my whole tea set out. It's a tea set for 4 and there's only one person. This is a piece of 18 count, ready to dye, washed Aida. So when people request a piece of Aida, it's already washed and pressed and ready to be cut and dyed. And then of course we all have our random strings and whatnot hanging around. These are all the beads. All the beads. This is going to get hung outside on the deck, on the porch, patio. This holds silk scarves. The point of the silk scarves are to wrap around the work when it's not being worked on and left, whatever, just, you know, so it doesn't get dusty. My hoops that I use most frequently. Okay. Now this is gonna blow some of your minds. That is all the fabric that I am allowed to have. In my system, if the fabric doesn't fit in here, I can't buy more fabric. This is paper that I use for making mats with when I frame stuff. And then this is my ribbon embroidery box. All the floss. And then from the end there to the orange box is patterns and kits, origami. And down here's my sewing shelf, sewing machine, fabric, sewing materials. And then in here, this is my favorite one. This has, these are just junk drawers, but this has all my Krynic in it and a whip. Are an advent calendar of ornaments that are all being stitched in Krynic, so they live there when I want to quick stitch. And then this is my fancy floss. So this is the bigger Krynic that is variegated satin DMC light effects. Nope, this is Etoile. That's Etoile. DMC light effects. And then more Krynics and other sparkly flosses. And then down here are empty tins. Just empty tins in case I need them for empty tin required sewing things. And then there's all my stuffies. My stuffies. My iron. And 2 more totes. One of these totes around here is for crocheting, and all I make are washcloths. And the other one is, I think, what is in that one? Oh, I know what's in that one. That is my dog's box. It has her clothes and brushes and that kind of stuff in it. So in this section, we are happy as a unicorn eating cake on a rainbow. So this is my crafting setup. For everybody who asks about crafting setups, this is what I did. I hope that helps you. I'm up to 17 whole subscribers. Thank you guys so much for being awesome. Happy stitching, and have a great day.